Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is JGOD. In today's video, we're going to talk about the brand new event and how to complete it as fast as possible. The special event is called Heatwave, and you can see right here, I'm tier 172 because I've been AFKing a ton of tiers, and I've got a new method for you guys, so you guys will be able to complete this in as little as a day or two. So you can go ahead and make sure you complete all those tiers before this weapon bribe is gone. So we're going to go ahead and walk through that. Looks like we have 5 days total to complete this by the time you get home or whatever the case is. Definitely gonna be less than 5 days. But as we go through it, we got 1 tier, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tiers. So 15 tiers is approximately 15 hours in game if you're not taking advantage of the tier skips. So we're gonna go ahead and walk through all that, make sure that you're able to get these without spending any money. $15 not worth it. We just had this thing that was 50% off tiers that they purposely ended at the exact time that this thing started so that you would not save money. That's just kind of how that part goes. The things that we need to focus on, so there's actually 2 different things we're gonna take a look at. One is how to AFK the tiers, and then how to make sure you're getting your tier skips. I did a video on the tier skip thing. Takes as little as like 1 or 2 minutes to actually get a tier skip on blackout, especially if you log in daily, you don't have a ton of time. We only have 5 days, so you need 3 tiers per day. So you're gonna get your regular tier skip plus the zombies tier skip, and then that'll allow you to get 2 out of the daily 3 required tiers that you need to reach this before the event is gone. It is very aggressive. They want us to play a ton. If you have an opportunity AFK, that's where I think you're gonna have your biggest bang for your buck. So let's go ahead and check that out. If we go ahead and go over to Blackout Ambush Solos, Pandemic is better, Ground War is better, but we look at the selected playlist, those are not currently available. Alcatraz would be a great option, but it doesn't last very long. And what we're going to do is go ahead and show you how Ambush Solos work. Pretty much, I went ahead and tested this, and I went ahead and tested both methods. I'm going to show you exactly what I do. So you guys can go ahead and make sure you replicate that. So once the player count hits the allotted number that it's supposed to hit, for this mode is 100, it'll go ahead and start the deployment pending part. So unfortunately, you do have to sit through this and wait for this part. So it's not a true AFK. That's why I said pandemic mode as well as ground war is significantly better, because all you got to do is press deploy and that's it, you're done. This one you have to wait up and make sure you do these portions so you can get full credit for your AFK. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. So the key right here is to focus on the map. So what you're gonna do is the second you can go ahead and see the map, you're gonna go ahead and wait right here, and you're gonna wait for the circle to show up. This has gotta be the tactic you gotta use so you can skip those tiers as quick as possible. This is actually a good zone because it's kind of far off. And what I'm gonna do is try and mark somewhere where I can land, where I'm gonna be closer to the middle, but I'm not gonna be in anyone's way. Maybe I mark that area, and then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and go to that location so I can lay my character down within the zone. Since this one we already know where the zone is, it only has that one collapse and the second collapse that brings everyone close together. You don't really have to worry about anything specific other than making sure you land within this circle and try to find a good hiding spot where people will not kill you right before you need to die. So pretty much all I'm doing is going over here to this random location. No one should be going here because anyone who's trying to AFK this mode, you will get some time served so towards those tiers, but it's not going to be a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here. I'm going to work my way around, and I'm going to be at the edge, and I'm just going to lay prone, and then I do that. And pretty much that's all I will do for about 15 minutes. Eventually the storm will kill me, or someone random will walk up and kill me, but on average I usually survive about 10 to 15 minutes. I've gotten as high as 4th place from doing this, and I continue to do it. Sometimes you will land here and there'll be some random and they'll try and kill you or whatever the case is. You try to win that 1v1, but besides that, 95% of the times that I've queued up, I've done this and I get about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere around that time, and that'll accrue towards my tier skips. So it took about 10 minutes for someone to find me. I'm gonna end up getting that credit, which you're gonna see right now once it loads in. And then we'll be able to kind of see how long it should take you to earn a tier. Normally on average it's between 50 minutes up to 60 minutes, depending on how long you're able to stay alive. Typically someone working around randomly finding you, that's just RNG, that's just kind of how it goes. So Right there, you can see I ended up gaining a little bit of bar. I only gained, you know what, like 8-10 minutes. And there you go. Pretty much that's what you're going to want to do if you're going to AFK tiers. Obviously, if you're going to play the game, grind it out because you play the game that much, go for it. But I've been able to do that from not really playing. I pay attention to other streams, do my homework for school, help my son with his homework, whatever the case is. I go ahead and make sure I do this method to kill the time in between my daily errands so that I don't just play the game for 15 hours on end to unlock a weapon bribe. Also, I'd highly recommend not opening this weapon bribe. So I know the thing is you want to go ahead and get it as quick as possible. But as we've seen with these different weapons that have come out, like the Reaver crossbow, like the Stingray, they nerf them to the ground, which is fine with me. They get nerfed and people don't want to use them anymore. Basically, after the nerf, we don't really see them. But the key is once you've had the opportunity to get the specific item, you're going to want to make sure that you know what you're getting in these reserves. While grinding out these tiers the way I've explained it to you to do the AFK method, I've been able to get all the DLC weapons and I currently have a weapon bribe. If I open the weapon bribe right now, I will get the M16 because that is the only weapon I do not have. But between now and the end of this operation in 24 days, I'll probably open another 100 reserves or whatever the case is. If I happen to get the M16, I'm still going to have the weapon bribe. I don't need to get the M16 right now because the M16 isn't all that great. And there's not really a DLC weapon that is so good that you have to have it now, unless you're just impatient. But that's just kind of how it goes. So if you play the patient game, you're going to be able to get more DLC weapons out of it. And you're going to be able to access the brand new DLC weapons when they drop 24 days from now. And obviously 31 if you're on Xbox or whatever the case is. So this is going to be how you're going to be able to complete that event. Like I said, I highly recommend not opening the weapon bribe once you get it, and then just kind of hold on to it like I've done here, and you save on to them. And once you open it, you know exactly with 100% certainty what you're getting. I know there's a ton of people that do not have all the items, and that's perfectly fine. But doing this method on your downtime when you're doing other stuff makes it that much easier to make sure you get all those items. And once you open enough cases to get to the point where you need to open duplicate protected cases, then you're in a really good spot. If you'd like to catch a stream, make sure you go ahead and check out the link in the description. I will be streaming on Twitch later today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please hit the like button. And if you're brand new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. So if you can help me reach that milestone, it'd be great. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.